poner un control de eso. Ese PS4 on the PS3. Where
No, I want a PS3 controller.
Yeah, PS3, yeah.
But you said I need to try to get on it.
Bebé, hay que recortar este niño, míralo.
no, hay que recortarlo.
Claro que sí.
Ok, hay que
Look at his
recortarlo.
ears.
It's mom.
Dale.
We're gonna leave like at 7, I think, baby.
Sure.
Can we get the PS3 controller, Papi, now?
Es que no podemos matarle a eso, porque vamos a llegar a las 11, a las 12 de la noche.
Can we get the PS3 controller now, Papi? Tell me, Papi.
He's gonna give you one, he said, but we're leaving today. We're going to a hotel.
Today?
Tonight, if you behave. You think you can behave?
Yeah.
Mira, él va a contar por aquella, Ellos van a salir mejor que yo.
Yo quiero comer como en 20 minutos por ahí.
Okay.
Okay.
What time at night time we're going there?
8 o'clock.
The offense, they're running to the batter's box right now.
Beleta. ¿Está viendo el broadcast? No.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands
No way!
as he rips it on the ground to second.
Fucking double play. Fuck out of here, man.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. HR, how do they go about ending the losing
Maldita
streak they're
creta.
mired in?
Key to me is driving in runs.
Damn, I hit that shit right.
They've been really struggling. I mean, you don't have to hit home runs, but pick up that runner that's at third base with less than 2 outs. Hit the ground ball and drive him in. Just the little things. And as they
Look at that
continue
fucking
to
thing.
add on, inning by inning, before you know it, you put together a good game. That's what they got to do. Well, he got a big double play ball. But look, he's not out of the woods yet. Still got that runner at third base, so he's got to stay locked in, come back with another pitch.
And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives
Stupid
the Red
double
Sox a
play,
1-0
man.
lead.
I like that hit a lot. That's a clutch 2-out hit. Now, a lot of times we think it's got to equate to late innings. You can do it early in the game, too. Gives them a 1-0 lead, sets them up with a nice cushion, and now it changes how the game is played on the defensive side as well.
Now batting.
Come on, Devers.
And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
We'll see about that.
He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now
oh my God, that was close.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Wow.
There's a swing and a high pop up. Goins is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
Beyond believable.
So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Move on to the bottom half. Number 1. The Red Sox on top, 1-0. Drew Pomeranz is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's
Batista.
been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout
Leadoff.
to walk ratio, it's 2-1.
What?
So that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Two.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how he got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Set to deal on 2-2. Fouled back. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it like Joey Bats.
Morales, fourth.
He's got
What?
great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the
Tallest
opposite
lineup
fielder,
ever.
go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Josh Donaldson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Ran that one in on him a bit as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Ready on 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count.
Shut up and go
Clearly he
sit
wasn't
down.
looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping up now, Justin Smoke. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a high strike there, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Kendrys Morales. Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
Inning, all told.
Good night.
Second inning coming.
Let's go,
Red Sox
Bogarts.
1, the Jays nothing.
Come on, Sanders.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, if you like offense, this is the game to watch. Second inning with the leadoff single. They've already got 4 hits so far in this game. The offense is clicking.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's a look over to first.
Safe, he's good.
A dive, but he's back. And another throw over.
Come on, I ain't going nowhere.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Good curveball.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Whoa, nice curve.
Behind 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And this will be fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And I want to talk about the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Look, this guy was a catcher when they drafted him. Moved him to third, and it was basically knock it down and throw the ball across the diamond. But, man, does he have hands now. Able to range from left to right and make the tough play.
A 1 pitch on its way. Chop foul.
Ah, too early.
Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. He pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Smoke, but it's
Safe.
too late as they'll get just the 1.
Oh, this guy's fast.
Here's Brock Holt now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. set. Here comes the 1-1. Right side. He's got
Oh,
it.
shit.
And Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave one. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's Kendrys Morales. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Maybe lucky to make contact there as his curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. Curveball there as
sit down.
Him for the first out of the inning.
All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. And I'm looking at Christian Vasquez, the catcher. Calls a great game. And I tell you, the biggest compliment he can get is how well he frames pitches. I think he gets closer to the plate than most other catchers, and he's able to steal strikes because the umpire can sit closer to the hitter.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. In now, Kevin Pillar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Number 11 in foul ground. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays ordered. They're down 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pillar.
Wow, he got it.
He pulls it in for the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race.
Is that true?
Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a
no way.
Smoke is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So with 2 out, that means Hanley Ramirez will also get an opportunity here. Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back in standing. From the stretch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here.
Come on, man.
This is how 2-out rallies start.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a
maldita
little bit and try
bola.
to put that ball in play.
And this ball's
Tres
fouled
bolas.
at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in, Ryan Goins. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ryan Goins is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Miguel Montero comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Montero waits. Now the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Tough to swing with that bat sitting on his shoulder. I think he's being a little bit too patient right here. Now he's got to really protect and battle.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Now the 1-2 home to Montero. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. 2 away in the inning. And
come on, man. That's a perfect strike.
1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Boy, that's a tough 2-seamer to hit right there. Usually that 2-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Throw the first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Come on, man.
Digging in for his second at bat, Xander Bogaerts. A base hit in his first
Look
trip.
this guy pitch, man.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that.
Oh, my God.
The opponent is probably up there just looking for a
Gamble
fastball that he
with
can
it.
drill.
Striding in once again, Mitch Moreland comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone.
Come on!
And a ball hit in the air, and
Let's go, baby! Houston, we have a problem.
Is gone. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. Number 17 for him on
Este no
the
el clásico,
season,
¿no?
and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Vamos, Vasco.
Well, he was on cruise control. Just
Santa Maria.
to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez.
That's deep.
The first pitch,
No, it's not.
Center. Pilar is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the fourth, 2-0 Boston. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient.
Fucking curveball, man. Never works.
They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
This is line to left. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. The throw into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So he's into second on the two-base hit here to lead off the home fourth. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the ball club. Josh Donaldson is at the plate now. And he's quickly behind 0-1.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Justin Smoke will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, come on.
But he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Hit down.
Will I make it? If I don't make it. No, I don't want to freaking do that. Hold X, then release. Why?
The line at first. Moreland is there.
Oh my God, this stupid game.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line.
Super fucking game.
That was so unlucky.
Kendrys Morales is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at
fucking know what I did.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Fouled straight back. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Here's Steve Pearce now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Here's Brock Holt now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh man.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there. And if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And And this will find the seats
La
behind the
maldita
first
bola le
base
meto.
dugout. Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson's got to get rid of it. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. Here's Mookie Betts. A hit in 2 tries so far. Runners on the move for second. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, Matt, clearly that was a hit and run. The runner was off on the swing, and he drives the ball so hard to the outfield they couldn't advance it.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi.
Not again!
As it's grounded sharply to first.
Fucking guy, man.
Play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Boston's out in front.
Buena gran puta.
So striding in, Kevin Pillar. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ryan Goins is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Miguel Montero.
What's up with that? That's a strike. Come on.
2 out, nobody on. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game. Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove.
Oh,
He's
man.
got something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And he will 10 now.
Get out of
And
here.
the inning is over.
Come on,
They
Ramirez.
go the Blue Jays. Things here 2-0. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Hanley Ramirez
Let's go.
is at the plate as he looks at ball
Let's
1.
go.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it
Let's
amazes
go.
me how every game you pitch can be so different, man.
Double,
Sometimes
double,
it feels
double,
like
double.
Guys can't touch you, and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your
That's
good
right.
stuff, and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case
Esa
for him
baja
today, and
esa.
it's really working. Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game.
Oh,
If his teammates can
you
pick him up and drive
CCU.
him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
TJ
Bring in the
House
lefty.
takes
It's
over on the
okay.
mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
What do you got? Sinker slider. Come on.
Stepping in now.
I'm going to show you what the righty has.
First pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to
Wow,
this
that
point.
was a good pitch. That's a good pitch, too.
He's in trouble now.
What am I doing?
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter.
Oh, Devers, come on.
But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Number 11 becomes the first out of the inning. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Coño, pero ven acá.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ven acá.
Toward the gap in left center. Ramirez is on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
There
And he
we
will
go.
pull into second with an RBI
You
double.
shit, Sanders.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you gotta find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Mitch Moreland will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far.
Why not? Let's do it.
Spinning a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, that's too early.
But foul over by the coaching box. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Man, this guy in the slider.
Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Damn it. He's good against lefties.
Try it again. Christian Vasquez. Steps to the plate for him in the ball game.
But he's not good against righty.
On the ground is short. Goins fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far.
I didn't even have to touch anything.
Balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he'll stay with it here.
Batista, let's go.
On it for route number 1.
Muerto.
Digging in and looking for more. Jose Batista, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he's able to hold up.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Holt going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll
got him.
Blue Jays go down in order. Here 3-0. Danny Barnes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Brock Holt stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
One and one, here it is. To first.
Coño, pero Machito fucking.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Outside.
Come on, let's get a walk.
Here's a changeup that's
Diablo,
right
será
there.
para explotarla esa.
1 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pilar. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Coño, ¿qué es lo que yo
Well,
estoy
he was
haciendo?
clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result,
One ball,
he got
one
an
strike.
ugly swing and miss.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pilar's there, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2. Lead it 3-0. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And And a high strike there, 0-1.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Outside.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Nope.
And that misses ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you.
2 balls.
This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close. And now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes him feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
Standing in now, Steve Pearce. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
This is line to left. And this is...
Woo! What a play, baby!
Tumble, but hangs on in the inning.
Hell yeah!
Blue Jays held in check.
ESPN tonight.
Aaron Luke will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Swing and a miss on the slider.
Holy shit, that looks so good.
Come on, boy.
The 0-1
Gimme,
pitch.
Why did you bring
Flipped out the other way towards...
No way, come on.
Makes the catch. Well done.
Wow. Well done there.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley
Okay,
Ramirez.
showtime.
3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes
I don't
a pitch
believe
right
this.
down the middle.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Now the pitch. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Here it comes, 0-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Lifted in the air to right field. Bautista has a read on.
Come on.
And that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again.
0 for 3,
11.
wow.
No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Deep back is the right field.
About time.
Look up and watch this one sail out of here.
A lo profundo.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Tú no estás viendo este juego, loco. Look at this thing. Look at this kid. Look at this kid.
You still
Papi
have some
Jr.
baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Easy.
This one foul off to the left and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Right
Easy.
Woo-hoo. There, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really
easy, baby. Oye, loco el diablo.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire.
Mitch Moreland.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a late
that again. Come on.
2 out with the man at first. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Home half of the 4-0 Boston. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Goins. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of
Batter.
No.
Oh, blue.
And a strike.
Diablo, qué maricón.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Oof.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into
I'm
the
not
seats.
giving you that again. Got him.
Just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Down the first baseline.
Easy money.
And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up.
Wow, he actually hit that.
It was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy.
Okay,
That's the last thing
okay.
you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Misses ball 2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Holy shit.
Hard but foul. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Oh!
Pitches and he gets through the.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays.
Oh, I shouldn't
They're
skip
on the
that.
short end of a full score. Riding in once again, Christian Vasquez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Line drive to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
That would have been a nice catch.
You caught the ball? You caught the ball, Boppy? Did you, Boppy?
Ezekiel
Yeah, I'm playing the
He's going
baseball
to come
game,
in now
Papa.
and take over
The
following
one
the
that
injury.
was on the PS3.
Here's Brock
What?
Holt now.
One
He's
that was
got a
on the
hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It's the same one.
Yeah.
He's set. Here it comes. Boy, good tight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
So you could put that. So you could put the baseball game on the PS3 and the PS4. Yeah, you could do that. So
And here's a
Uh-oh.
ball hit in the air. Donaldson has room in foul territory.
Bullshit.
Ready for another chance?
Oh,
Eduardo
I didn't
Nunez.
know.
He flew out
You
in his
could
last
put the
at-bat.
baseball game on the PS3 and the PS4. Can you, Poppy? Can you?
Uh-oh.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Pilar will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. And he
Come
will
on,
scurry
Mookie.
back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Mookie Betts. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Come on, Mookie.
There's a swing.
Oh, too early.
But a foul ball here, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away.
It's red.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate
I'm the red
every
team.
chance he gets.
Oh.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Oh, the word
Swung
that
on and
says
lifted
beat,
in the air to
that
left
beat.
center. Chasing after it is Carrera. Makes the catch, and that'll retire
Huh?
the side.
What?
One left for the Red Sox. They lead it 4-0.
Yeah, B. Boston Red Sox. Yeah, that's the team.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good
No,
feeling to
contra
get shut out,
Toronto.
and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Yo estoy ganando 4-0. Are you
6'4"
kidding me?
right-hander comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Are you watching the video or playing?
I'm playing.
Oh, you're playing that.
In there, no balls and a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here's the pitch. Sliced.
No way.
And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Well, he's
Oh,
down
and
the count. He
two.
knew he wasn't going to get much to hit. Did a nice job staying with that ball, just shooting it through the hole the other way.
Josh Donaldson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past.
0-2 is the count.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. This one's flared out toward left. Holt moving in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus
1-0.
far. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Oh, that was
And
a
this is
really
going to
bad
find
pitch.
the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. From the belt, the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Runner at first here, one man out. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Here's Kendrys Morales. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to
throw on to second for the
It's
first,
over.
and the ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press.
Shut
Just
out.
came out here, played their game, and put
Yep.
the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
4-0 the score tonight. Drew Pomeranz records his 14th winning decision of the season, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
4 hits. That's not bad.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 4 runs.
What the hell is...
Okay, here we go. Let's go now.
Fans, a reminder to check out the
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and welcome to MLB.